Do you feel that time is not enough for everything you want to do? Here I will give you ideas that will help you identify and overcome the obstacles that make you waste your time. I'm having my afternoon tea here. Happy present moment and welcome to JeanetteSalvatierraTV. I am your hostess, Jeanette Salvatierra. Well, this tea is part of my ritual to energize myself and share my story this week on the subject of this video. You may know, because you are subscribed to this channel, I'm assuming, and you see these videos with certain regularity. Thanks, by the way, for your support. Well, you know that normally I post on this channel on Tuesday a video in Spanish and on Thursday another one in English about in the topic of the week. But precisely this week I'm late with the videos, basically because I didn't have time, neither energy nor time to produce those videos. Well, I probably too much optimistically decided to enroll in 2 online courses, one about entrepreneurship and the other one on creativity in global teams. Subject about I will talk in this channel in a due moment. The point is, I didn't estimate it well how much time I will invest in these courses, because additionally I work generating content for others. I cook, clean the house, take care of my family, and of course I need to eat and sleep, which in truth, well, those are activities I love to spend time doing. So I lag behind on the channel's videos. The good news is that I was able to reflect on what were the activities that occupy me more time. And so I found the 10 reasons why time seems to be not enough. So I decided to do a video about my findings. As always, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, to invite your friends, family, co-workers, neighbors, employees, anyone you can invite to subscribe to this channel, especially since I create this content taking into account what people ask me, what is trendy or more valuable in relation to productivity, emotional intelligence, leadership, and wellness applied to entrepreneurships. Subscribe, comment, and share. Help me to help you and to help others, more and more people every day. What are those 10 ways of wasting time and how we can avoid it? The number 1 is to complain, especially that unproductive one, that is talking to yourself, repeating on and on the other person's list of errors, defects, unintelligent choices. Well, you can do it differently. Why don't you tell him or her directly? Explain how his or her behavior affects you or affect your work. How to avoid this practice of self-complaining? Well, you need to become more conscious, more aware of the fact that a complaint delivered in the wrong way or to the incorrect individual is very toxic. You can better invest your time in focusing on something positive, something that you appreciate about the other person or the situation. And if the complaint is justified, calm down and go talk to that person. Or you can do really something to change the situation that is the cause of your complaints. 2, procrastinate or to postpone the inevitable. When did you have an assignment to deliver, just go do it. Not sure where to start? Investigate, ask for help. Can you delegate that task? Perfect. The procrastination usually hides a fear of failure, a fear of rejection, and you just need to ask or discover what is your fear and take action according to that fear. 3, doing the work that belongs to others. A part of promoting injustices and laziness, this habit decreases the quality of the work that really corresponds to you to do. How to avoid it? Talk to the other person, offer to help or provide guidance, and immediately afterwards, go and focus on your work. If the other person doesn't have or obtain the results that is supposed or expected from their work, a crisis may occur. And also, it would solve once and for all the situation. Maybe the supervisor will call his attention to act. They may receive some form of help or be kicked out of his or her post. Change, can sometimes be painful, but it also can bring liberation. 4, gossiping. I like it once in a while, don't get me wrong. The shows and publications of entertainment, the life of the celebrities or people from the nobility, they're appealing. They're glamorous, sometimes even funny, and always a waste of time. Unless this information accompanies you while you are doing some other important task, but a little bit boring, like cleaning the floors or commuting in the subway or in the train. That is the solution. And now with podcast, for instance, you can hear the gossip without wasting your precious time. 5, hanging out with toxic people. Sometimes it's unavoidable because that person is somebody in the family or someone we feel we have or owe him or her gratitude. The solution is not to get hooked in arguments or confrontations and excuse yourself as quick as possible because you have a very special appointment or important appointment, and to make it, you have to leave the conversation right away. 6, indecisions. We lose precious time analyzing, doubting, evaluating, and doubting again. The solution, especially if this is a decision that you cannot delegate or take with the help of others, is give yourself a reasonable time, let's say half an hour, or in more complex decisions, a couple of days, to analyze, and at the end of that time, take the decision with the best intention, of course, of doing the right thing. Sometimes you will be right, others you may be not. The important thing is to identify those patterns, the circumstances or type of information that lead you to take good decisions, and repeat those circumstances. For example, I make better decisions in the morning because I'm more creative and I can imagine various scenarios, observe, and even write down what you did when decided correctly. And as they say, use, rinse, and use again. Use the same pattern to a successful decision. 7, overloading your schedule or to-do list. One tries to be organized, but in the rush, you can get out of hand and try to cover too much. This creates unnecessary mental stress. We get just stressed by checking to a completed task because we see all the tasks that we still need to accomplish. The solution? Well, cut the list using some prioritization criteria, or don't get that list too loaded for start. 8. Improvisations in utilitarian tasks. By this I mean necessary but routine tasks like what to eat or where. Well, if you plan a little and you get ready, for example, selecting clothes on Sundays afternoons for the work week, or creating food menus for a whole week or for 10 days. In this way, you won't have to waste time deciding on the spot what to eat or what to wear. 9. Distract yourself and refocus. It is proven by the neuroscience that in addition to stressing yourself and wasting time, distractions or doing a task that don't contribute to your main objective cause brain fatigue, which gradually reduce during the day your ability to concentrate, to make these good decisions, and in general it make you tired more faster. Or the solution? Eliminate distractions. Typical recommendations are check email once or twice a day, not all the time. Turn off all bells, whistles, ringtones from the notifications of your applications. Even turn off the mobile, the cell phone. Close the door, wear noise-canceling headphones, and the most important for me, alternate focus time with re-energizing pauses. For instance, like I was doing at the beginning of this video, taking a sip of my tea. Pauses to stretch, hydrate you, go to the farthest bathroom, to move, to walk, and then return to focus again in the next period. 10, and that's the last one, unintentional or unconscious use of internet and social media. By unconscious use, I mean to use it for gossiping, by compulsive habits, because perhaps, maybe something especially important will happen and I'm missing it. Believe me, it is. If this is especially important to you, well, set an alarm. For example, for your children's messages, for your mother or your spouse if that are sick at home, for very important people in your life. Those are examples of an intentional use. Because there is a useful or important purpose behind the notification or the use of internet, and whether whether for the other person is important, she will contact or will call you. If this is the end of the world, well, the story is over for everyone. Well, really, intentionally use the internet, text messages, social media just for work or to communicate with loved ones in your immediate environment, and allocate the time at the end of the day or twice a day to watch and comment the posts of other people. I hope these 10 reasons may seem helpful, but above all, the solutions and ideas, well, they don't see, they don't look like a waste of time for you. Thank you for watching. Blessings for you and your business, and we'll meet again in an upcoming episode of Jeanette Salvatierra TV. See you.